Namaskar. Welcome to the Snakemaster program. We are happy to say that today's journey is in Pune along with our dear Anilji and Naveenji. Earlier, Anilji received a rescue call on his mobile from a place called Paud Gaud. He mentioned that some work was underway on his farmland when he spotted two green-colored snakes at the top of a tree in the field. Let's head to the location. Anilji, look here. Please pull that branch down. Yes, I have personally seen this snake species before. To our viewers, despite all our journeys with Kaumudi TV's Snakemaster program, this is the first time we are capturing this snake species on camera. Here in this bamboo tree, you can see the bamboo pit viper, which is green in color. However, this species can also be seen in 3 or 4 other color forms in different parts of India. Naveenji mentioned he hasn't seen it yet in Karnataka, though it is likely to be found in the forest interiors there. In Kerala, especially in Ponmudi and nearby areas, this species is present. It is also found across the Western Ghats. Since the Western Ghats start in northern Maharashtra near Gujarat border, this species can be found there too. Look, the snake is moving up the bamboo branches. Once the sunlight increases, it will come down and rest in the shade beneath the bamboo canopy. You can see a nice cool shaded area below. At the moment, you can spot 2 snakes, both with different color tones. Look at how one is just sitting there and watching us, almost as if it's trying to figure out what we are doing. People often mistake this snake for the Malabar pit viper, a common confusion, but both are actually bamboo pit vipers. Have you ever been bitten by a bamboo pit viper? How many color variations have you seen here? These are the questions I want to ask Anilji. In Maharashtra, Anilji has seen bamboo pit vipers in 2 color variants, and he has been bitten once by a bamboo pit viper. He was bitten right here on this spot. After the bite, he had swelling for nearly 2 days. The pain was intense, but he didn't take any medication. After 3 days, the swelling subsided on its own. Now there is no problem at all. But this incident happened 2 or 3 years ago. That said, don't ever sit quietly after a snake bite thinking, I will be fine soon. Do you know why? This man has been bitten 5 times. 3 times by cobras, once by a Russell's viper and once by a crate. 5 venomous snake bites in total. That means his body may have developed some level of immunity or antibodies over time. Perhaps that's why some bites didn't affect him much. There isn't even a single scar where he was bitten. But that doesn't mean you can behave like Anilji. Don't think he got bitten and survived, so I shall be okay too. Always go to hospital. There is a huge difference between your body and his. Even a mild bite could be fatal for you. Recently, someone in Malappuram or Kozhikode died from a hump-nosed viper bite. Now look here, see the two snakes, compare their colors. Now you can clearly see both of them together. One is pure green, completely bright green, and the other is light green with black shading. Both heads have that triangular viper shape, a typical pit viper trait. If you observe closely, one snake has a slight swelling on its cheek. A bite from this snake can cause severe swelling and unbearable pain. Some people can't tolerate the pain. Some even panic and go into shock or cardiac arrest. In Anilji's case, perhaps the bite was light. That's why there were no complications. Now, one common behavior seen in bamboo pit vipers, hump-nosed vipers and Malabar pit vipers is they often remain still on the top of plants or tree branches. They move depending on sunlight, seeking cool or shaded areas. Look at this shady spot. It is extremely cool and breezy. There could even be more snakes inside. We must stay cautious. Isn't this an amazing place for snakes? Even king cobras come to breed in such areas. There is good shade and breeze. After mating, they climb up the reeds and rest. Later, they may lay eggs in nests made in leaf litter or other trash beneath the shade. Now that one is still sunbathing. If it slithers down and disappears from sight, it could be dangerous. We can't leave the snakes here because workers often rest under this shade after work. If left here, the snakes could bite someone. Let's not waste time. Let's catch them now. Anilji, go ahead and catch it. This snake is about 2.5 feet long, but I remember seeing a larger bamboo pit viper in Thrissur. A friend of mine, Madhu Sir, is a wildlife photographer who travels across India. He has photographed many large bamboo pit vipers. Right now, it is molting season for snakes. This one is about to shed its skin. That's why it looks dark and its body surface is rough. Look, its underside is yellow all the way to the tail tip, and the top side is green with a dark brown tinge. Now, if we examine the tail, unlike the Malabar or hump-nosed vipers which has ringed tails, this one does not. Its tail is smooth, the head is pointed and slightly flat, though regional differences may exist. Look here, there is a slight dent around this part. See the eyes, a yellow-green tint. Can you spot it? Naveenji, let's now introduce the second snake guest. The next one isn't a fat snake. Take a look. Both are bamboo pit vipers, but their shades are different. This one has blue-green tone, not the brighter green of the earlier one. Look at the tail, it's slightly thinner. The heads are similar, but check the eye color. This one has yellow-green eyes, while the other had greenish-blue. the sides of the head differ too. Here it's yellow on green while the other has a blue-yellow pattern. Look, it's starting to climb again, probably getting into a striking position. Let's not delay. We shall place them down and give our viewers a proper look. Amazing. Now we can clearly see the difference between the two. So first, the bright green one we saw, and second, this blue-green one, both distinct in appearance. The bamboo pit viper, locally known as Mula Mandali or Pacha Mula Mandali, is a venomous pit viper species commonly found in the forested regions of southern India, especially in the Western Ghats. It is rare in northern India. Also known as the Indian green pit viper or common green pit viper, it is easily identified by its bright green body, black patterns or spots, and slender shape. It has a narrow neck, broad triangular head, and vertically elliptical pupils. Although color and pattern vary with habitat, they may appear in green, yellowish, brown, or reddish tones with stripes, spots, or mottling. While they prefer bamboo forests, they are also seen in agricultural land near streams and dry shrub areas. Bamboo pit vipers are arboreal, that is, they mostly live in trees and move slowly. Their diet includes small birds, rodents, chameleons. Though generally calm, they strike quickly if threatened. When disturbed, they often vibrate their tail as a warning. Their venom is both hemotoxic and neurotoxic. Symptoms from a bite include fever, vomiting, and swelling that may last a week. Immediate medical attention is essential as the bite can be dangerous. These snakes are ovoviviparous, meaning the eggs hatch inside the mother's body and she gives birth to live young ones. Female bamboo pit vipers usually give birth to around 6 to 11 young ones. Each baby is around 4.5 inches long at birth. Sometimes people see two snakes together and assume they are mating, but that's not always true. They generally mate around the same season as Russell's vipers and other venomous snakes. Bamboo pit vipers, hump-nosed vipers, Malabar pit vipers all tend to mate during the same season. Alright, superb! Rescue calls are now coming in droves to our phones. Let's wrap up quickly. We hope you enjoyed this episode and the rare sightings we shared today. We shall meet again in the next episode with new guests, new stories, and new adventures. Namaste.